Move into the weekend, we're looking at very high to even extreme as we start moving into Saturday. That means the sunscreen, lather on, glasses, hats, and shades as well. Find as much shade as possible and stay in and out of it so you're not creating any heat exhaustion or potential heat stroke for you or your family members. And staying indoors between those morning, kind of early afternoon hours as well. As we get into the evening there, UV index is going to be high as we start getting into the afternoon hours, and just limiting time as you're outdoors is going to be at least helpful, especially for your skin. You want to make sure you're protecting yourselves. Now, a heat advisory does go into effect on Saturday, 11 a.m. to about 8 p.m. for these valley spots, Sacramento down San Joaquin Valley. We are seeing some other areas with a little bit longer heat advisory in place to as late as about 10 p.m. for areas closer to that coastal range. And taking a look further south, we're seeing also excessive heat warnings and advisories in effect for areas of Southern California as well. Now, the heat risk for us will be moderate as we move into tomorrow, but upper 90s out there. Major heat risk into Saturday with moderate heat risk Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And again, UV index very high. Now, we are looking at wildfire smoke that has been moving in and out of our area throughout the day, and you must have seen it today. By the mid-morning, early afternoon hours, it was really starting to push its way into the valley. Now, the heat advisory Saturday is going to be pushing temperatures anywhere from 100 to maybe even 108 degrees for some spots across California. But gusty onshore winds could lead to further fire danger this weekend. Please be safe. Now, looking at your smoke forecast as we get into our evening hours, you can see a lot of that haze still continuing to shift its way from Sacramento toward the southeast here, then eventually just pushing further east for us into the foothill spots into the early morning and overnight hours. Meanwhile, the valley clears out just a little bit. Then as we start moving on into your Friday, we're going to see more widespread smoke. So it's spreading out, more of a pretty much a overhang over most of the areas. Just going to kind of see cloud cover, what appears to be cloud cover, but most of it's smoky and hazy. Finally, starting to clear out even further as we start moving towards Saturday. As we take a look at the winds, the onshore winds will help us recover overnight when it comes to humidity, but the gusts are going to be dangerous when it comes to anything that may potentially spark. 20 to 25 mile per hour wind gusts in those valley spots, and then into your Saturday night, more wind gusts pushing onshore, but they become a little further inland than just the Delta area. So we'll start seeing some of those gusts even into the foothills with strong gusts over that Sierra Crest as we move through Saturday night. Right now in the Big Mountain backyard, temperatures in the mid to upper 80s for Sacramento and Stockton, 90 in Modesto with 88 in Marysville, 79 degrees in Tahoe. Now the foothills looking at about mid 90s tomorrow to upper 90s in Ione with upper 50s overnight. Now our 10-day forecast pushing our temperatures near triple digits Friday with 103 expected on Saturday. And we start dropping down in those mid 90s, pushing into next week. So for the most part, we'll stay pretty consistent next week.
California weather is a land of extremes.
From dangerous heat, droughts, and wildfire,
to severe storms, flooding, and mountains of snow.
Plus the occasional tornado.
Keeping you prepared takes a team.
We have decades of experience forecasting this diverse region.
Our job doesn't stop at the forecast.
We investigate what's happening to our climate so you can be ready.
Helping you prepare for today and stay safe tomorrow. With a weather team you can trust, only on ABC 10.
Hi, I'm Alex Bell. Join me weeknights at 6:30 on To The Point. Instead of just reporting on the problems, we cut through the noise and look for solutions. We're not afraid to investigate local stories. We're not afraid to include different perspectives. We're not afraid to hold those in power accountable. This is your community, and it's my community too, and we're here to make it better for everyone. Join me, Alex Bell, on To The Point, weeknights at 6:30, only on ABC 10.